Welcome to Sportsbook Review. This is the Pick 6 show. We just completed week 5 of the $50,000 Pick 6 contest, and we have winners, we have losers, and here we will toast the winners and roast the losers. But there's still time to enter the Pick 6 contest, because even though you've missed the first 5 weeks, we give out $1,600 each and every week. Last week's cash winners were as follows. The victor, players only 69, up 7.15 units, cashing $600. In second place, Vinsanity 15 for $200. Phil Jollins third for $200. Drink in Hand for $88. Canuck G cashing $125, and Wildcats 99 cashing $50. Second place, fourth place, and sixth place are non-SBR pros, so they received half of their winnings. Let's take a look at who is top 6 overall in the entire contest. CG5293 continues to lead the way, a dominant performance, but just behind them, right behind them, we have Slick Eck. Right behind him, very tight race for first. Lazio Kid in third place. Hobgoblin 5 sitting in fourth place. The Guesser in fifth place. And C. Malsby in sixth place. The top 6, it's tight in the $50,000 Pick 6 contest. Let's take a look at our SBR personalities. And I am disgusted with my performance in this contest. But 2 winning weeks in a row, I'm slowly moving in the right direction. SBR's own Al Mack in 55th place, looking good, 18, 10, and 2, plus 72.0 action points, up 9.78 units. Just behind him, Ian Cameron Babano in 68th place. Natalie rides them, putting on a clinic in this contest, 213th place, 13 and 11, but up 5.02 units because she continues to cash her 2-unit bet. Natalie Rice, looking very good. Whale Capper on a heater. Bad start to the season, but now 18, 12, and 0, up 3.30 units. Big Ragu and DJ Big Boss, stars of this very Pick 6 show, are looking good. Both 16 and 14. Big Ragu up 1.92 units. DJ Big Boss up 1.05 units. And then we have Anna Merrick, our UFC, our MMA expert, having a nice season, 14 and 6, down 2.70 units. Flash has had a tough couple weeks. Still just down 3.10 units, can fix that quickly. And there I am. Awful. 1,767th place. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. Down 5.39 units. Oh, started out 3-0 this past week. And then, of course, at 3-0 with my 2-unit casher, feeling good about myself. End up 3-3 on the week. Still slightly positive, so I will take that. Then we have Drew Martin, Parlay Poppy, Donnie Rightside, and Teddy Covers off to slow starts as well. Need to pick up the pace, fellas. Need to pick up the pace. Those are the SBR personalities. Let's move over to the SBR Forum Notables. Join us on the forum at SBR, a very exciting place to spend the day. And we have Vortex 00. Up 16.78 units. Thor, Hubie 69. Hubie 69 is on a heater as well. Now 21-9-0. Shout out to Hubie 69, aka Uncle Hubie. Doing good work. Chapo 187. A for you to fear. He's been up there all season long in 19th place. Vlad Fan 2, 29-1, up 12.94 units. Chi Archie and I went heads up this weekend for a $25 Amazon gift card. Chi Archie lost his first match, and I got my first 3. And then Chi Archie ran the table, went 5-1, and earned himself a $25 Amazon gift card. Shout out to you, Chi Archie, my guy. G-Don Dollars, looking good. I'm a Rocket Pro. Action Dan, Razorbacks, Auto Donk, and Cookie Monster, all in the top 100. Way to go, SBR Forum Notables. Now let's go to the Pick 6 600 bet point winners. This happens when you take a 2-unit bet, your big main bet, and the team you bet on completes a Pick 6, returns an interception for a touchdown. We have University of Cincinnati, University of Pittsburgh, Pitt, Missouri, Memphis, and then the Eagles and Texans. You know, that list keeps shrinking. Each week we're getting less and less teams completing the Pick 6. But there you go. Those are the 600 bet point winners. If you had one of those 6 teams as your 2-unit play, You got 600 bet points. And you can use those bet points at our SBR store. Not only that, but you can open up books with those bet points. You can do a lot with bet points. And those of you who cash 600, congratulations. Now let's go on to my action. Because of this Pick 6 show, we are locking in our picks by Wednesday. At first, that bothered me. Now I realize I can beat market moves. If there's injury question marks, just stay away. My 2-unit play, Eagles, Vikings, over 43.5 at -110. Wentz is able to put up points against tough defenses. The Vikings offense has been bad all year. All they have is Dalvin Cook. The passing game's not been working. What is the remedy for an offense that's struggling? The New York Giants secondary. Minnesota went over to New York. This week, I bet the team total over for the Vikings, or last week, and it cashed. The over didn't cash. The full game over didn't cash, but the team total over for the Vikings did cash, and that's what happens. Cousins gets some confidence. Thielen gets some confidence against a weak secondary. Sometimes you need a game against a weak defense to build that confidence, and that's exactly what happened. Wentz will put up some points because Cousins and the Vikings will, and Wentz will have to follow suit. And remember, this banged-up secondary for the Eagles. It's a nice spot for the over 43.5, a low total. Two good defenses, especially the Vikings. I think we can get over that. That's my 2-unit banger. My next spot, Redskins, Dolphins, over 41 at -115. The Dolphins need this win, and now we have a Redskins team that's fired Gruden and hopefully can step up with their new coach, with all these guys trying to earn jobs for the rest of the season and for next year. Miami's bad because they don't have an NFL roster. Washington's bad because it feels like Gruden checked out and didn't care. It also hurts not having Trent Williams blocking in front of everybody. I see this as a spot where there's going to be some sloppy play. There's going to be a pick 6. There's going to be some fumbles. What I am worried about is whether they can convert in the red zone. That's about my only worry. Over 41, Redskins, Dolphins. And then I'm on the under 50.5 in Niners, Rams. This opened at 48.5 and went up to 50.5. I know these are very inventive coaches. McVay, Shanahan, both are offensive-minded coaches. But if you watch this Rams offense right now, man, Goff is like a check-down king. He's not handling pressure well. I just don't see them putting up a ton of points. And the Niners are running the ball. The Niners are running the ball and wearing out the clock. Now, usage is hurt. That's going to hurt their running game, but they're still going to pound the hole. I think both coaches don't want the other team's offense to have the ball. I'm going the under 50.5 at -105, and I'm a little nervous about it because it's going against the market move. Then I'm on the Falcons. Or the Falcons. Sorry, my Canadian comes out sometimes. I'm on the Atlanta Falcons, -2.5. Atlanta's so bad right now, but they have to be better than the Cardinals, don't they? They have to be able to beat Arizona. Cardinals are so far away from being real competitors. The Falcons will be able to put up points. David Johnson hurt, back issue. I hope he's not there. Falcons, -2.5. It's dangerous back in the Falcons, but I'm doing it. Then I have the Texans, +5 at -110. Like getting that 5. There's 4.5s out there. There's even a 4 at Heritage. KC's beat up. Mahomes' ankle looks terrible. Now, there are rumors that he's fine. Crip walking in the locker room. But he looks hurt. And this offense looks bad and is beat up. The sky's not falling for the Chiefs after losing the Colts. But they have a lot of injuries. Watkins, Hill. If Mahomes has a hurt ankle, if he can't make plays with his legs, we've seen what happens to that offense. It does nothing. The Texans offense woke up in a big way. Yes, it was against the Falcons. But what do we say? The Chiefs have a great defense? No, Chiefs defense is terrible. Texans +5, -110. And then finally, the Sunday nighter. Steelers, Chargers, under 41.5, -115. The Chargers are not good. They shouldn't be 7-point favorites against anybody, but I'm not going to back the Steelers with Devlin Hodges at quarterback. This is a Chargers defense that's bad. No Melvin Ingram, no Derwin James, but can Devlin Hodges take advantage of it? No. The Steelers defense is very good. If you watch the Broncos beat the Chargers, you'd see that Phillip Rivers is trash, playing terribly. No tight end with no Hunter Henry, and they've got nothing. Nothing except one spectacular wide receiver that can be double covered. Also, don't forget Minkah Fitzpatrick covering the spots that need to be covered in the secondary. I'm on the under 41.5 at minus 115. Those are my looks for this week's Pick 6 contest. 2 weeks in a row, I've been plus units, and I need to keep that going. This is historically the time of year I take care of business. Let's bring on DJ Big Boss and see what his Pick 6 looks are for this week. DJ Big Boss doing good work, 16-14-0, up 63.5 action points and up 1.05 units. Let's go to DJ Big Boss right now. Big Boss, what are your looks for this week's Pick 6?
What up, though, Jimmy? You know what it is. It's the Pick 6 50K challenge. Yo, and the way I see it from this week, you got to be a contest player. Being a contest player, you got to look at more at opportunity, not so much in value all the time. So, first pick, Appalachian State. Now, I ended up getting it at a pick-up, but it's bounced back up to plus points for Appalachian State. But a guy told me in my ear that Appalachian State was going to win when it was plus 3, and he told me it was money line. So this is what you do. You put it in the contest, so it's in there. Appalachian State is going down in a little while. Now, let's go to my big-time, 2-time play of the week right here. Now, remember, you have to put a 2 times play each week. So this is where you want to strategize. This week, I'm going with Colorado State. You know why? Because I've been following Colorado State. And guess what? Their offense is way better than New Mexico's defense. I'm taking Colorado State minus 4 points. Now, I had to throw a total in there, so I had to go for the best total I could go for, and it had to be an under. So, Wyoming, San Diego State, under 38. Now, this is my meatball play right here because, hey, 38 is a low number to be messing with, but these two teams are nothing but defense. They barely can throw the ball, and I'm fully on the under right here. It's a low number like 38, but I'm with it. So, next, I'm going into the game that I kind of like. I was leaning on the side right here with Toledo, thinking Toledo was going to kill Bowling Green because Bowling Green has some of the worst defense in college football. So, after capping a little further, I decided to go in with the under on this as well. And this one has went up a little while, but I got it at 64.5. I'm going under 64.5 over there. Bowling Green, I don't know how they're going to score. Toledo's a running team. There's my opportunity right there. I'm taking the under in that game right here. Now, let's jump over to the NFL, the pros, where I shoot from the hip. Now, Green Bay, I'm going to leave that for my last. This is contest strategy right here. You want to be live till Monday, so I have to put something on Monday, and I'm loving Green Bay in this spot. They're playing the Little Brother Lions in this one, and they're at home. We got a low number, -4, because Detroit has covered spread quite a few games. This time, we got a good number. I'm going with Green Bay minus the 4 points. And a love of my own. An opportunity for me to bet them without putting my actual cash on this and use it in the contest. San Francisco's in the Rams. I'm going with the under. Now, this comes from a theory that I have. When two teams are too similar, goes to an under. 2 positives equals a negative. These two teams, they can put points on the scoreboard, but guess what? Both of them can play defense as well. And 50 is a nice number in the NFL, considering what's been going on nowadays. And I expect both defenses to slug it out, both coaches to slug it out, and we keep it under in the San Francisco and that Rams game, which will be taking up the place right up the street, South Central, another home of my own. So if you haven't got your Pick 6 in, you need to join the Pick 6 50K challenge right now. Guess what? Handing out Amazon gift cards. Y'all better get with it. I'm out of here, Jimmy. Have a good one.
There he is, DJ Big Boss. I love hearing that he's on the under 50.5 Rams Niners with me. I get nervous going against market moves, so I love hearing that he's on that too. Then he's on Packers -4. I like that number. I like that number a lot. Got to wait to see if Devontae Adams still out with his turf toe, but I like that number -4. He got it at the right spot. Toledo, Bowling Green under 64.5. Wyoming, San Diego State under 38. That's a low number to creep under, but possible. Then he's on Appalachian State, Pick'em, and his 2-unit spot on Colorado State -4 at -104. DJ Big Boss. We go from the boss to the sauce. Big Ragu doing nice work in this competition. 16-14-0, up 1.92 units, but he's up 139 action points, so he deserves to be in a better spot than just 2 games over 500, sitting in 467th place. Please welcome to the show, Big Ragu.
Okay, guys, Big Ragu coming at you. Pick 6 contest. Here we go. Miami, Virginia, Friday night. We're looking at the Virginia Cavaliers coming into the Hurricane territory. Virginia coming off a tough loss at Notre Dame with a look ahead against the week before against OD. Now they got back-to-back losses. They're in big trouble. They come rolling to Miami. We're going to Miami here. Play the deuce, take Miami. All right, Saturday, 12 o'clock, the Red River Shootout. Oklahoma versus Texas. Now, you know I'm a big Tom Herman fan here, right? Last year we rolled with him. We're coming back again this year. Even though Texas got beat in the Oklahoma game in the championship, I think they bounced back this year in the early game. We're going to roll with Tom Herman, take the 11. Herman gets the job done and sprinkle a little bit on the money line. I like that play a lot. This is going to be my 2-unit play. Texas plus the 11. All right, now we're looking at Michigan State, Wisconsin. Now, Wisconsin is a machine on defense, #1 defense in the country. Ohio State last week, they took it to Michigan State. Now, if you think Ohio State took it to Michigan State, wait till Wisconsin gets their hands on Michigan State this week. They're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. I think it's going to be a bad look for them. I think this might be Deion Till's last year up in East Lansing. We're going to take the Cheesehead to get the job done, lay the 10 points. They knock them out of the box. Wisconsin minus the 10. All right, now I'm looking at this game. This game goes at 7:30 evening. Louisville versus Wake Forest. It's going to be an exciting game. I think it's going to be a lot of offense here. Wake's coming off a week off. And, you know, I've been on Wake most of the season. They've cashed me several times. This is going to have a little different look, though. Louisville's an underrated squad, I think. Tough. They got great receivers, good quarterback play, greatly coached team. But I think they might come up against a little bit against Wake here. It's a 6-point number. I think Wake kind of gets off to a quick start, pulls them down early, and then an explosion late in the game. Look for a late cover by Wake Forest, laying the 6. Now, Saturday night, the Florida Gators go to Death Valley to take on Ed Ogeron and Joe Burrows, the LSU freight train that they are. I think they're probably the best team in the country right now where they're playing football. They're getting 2-touchdown favorite against the Florida Gators, which I had Florida last week. If you follow me, money line as the upset special. Now the Gators take the road show back to the under the lights at Death Valley. They're in a little bit of trouble here. I think they come out of that game a little bit banged up. I like LSU to get the job done, lay the 2 touchdowns, take the Tigers to get the W. Now, my degenerate special of the night, Washington Huskies taking on a hot Arizona squad. Arizona's playing some good football here. And I was on Washington last week against Stanford. I kind of ran up against it. Now that I went back and looked at that game, I don't think this Washington team travels well with Peterson and Eason now. And Khalil's playing pretty good football. Arizona's defense, I think they got enough stuff up front to handle this team to kind of slow Washington down a little bit. I think I like Arizona here in an upset. I'm going to take the points with Arizona as my final play, and it's a 6-0 week. Let's cash out and go big, guys, and we'll see you next week. It's a Big Ragu signing out.
There he is, the big Ragu in the house. His 2-unit play, Texas plus 11, then Miami minus 2, Wisconsin minus 10, Wake minus 6, LSU minus 13, Arizona plus 5. The big Ragu in the house. There he is, Ragu, the boss, and myself giving out our plays. What we need from you is to get those winners, climb in the contest, and get paid $50,000 up for grabs. We also have a Pick 6 challenge. We're giving out $25 Amazon gift cards. All you have to do is tweet out at SBR Picks your Pick 6 picks. That's all you got to do. And hit at SBR Sports Picks with the hashtag Pick 6. Our social media team will pick 6 different cappers who will then go one-on-one with me. And if you beat me, you win a $25 Amazon gift card. And the other thing we need to do is hit the link on the bottom of the page, our Pick 6 landing page. If you could hit that link, we would be very thankful. Let's get that cash. Have a big weekend. And thank you for watching the Pick 6 show.